Hello guys, welcome back to another revisiting, and today we are revisiting The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Yes, as with all of the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies, we are revisiting them on the channel. As you can see there, I have watched the first 4 movies in this franchise, The Hobbit, as well as the first Lord of the Rings, and now we are on the second Lord of the Rings movie. I'm not gonna lie, I probably haven't watched this franchise for the best part of 10, if not 12 years. It has been a long time, but I am finally getting back to watching it. As with all of them, I am watching the extended editions, and I believe this one came in at just over 4 hours. But I have got to say, it did not feel like 4 hours long. It felt so quick, so exceptionally good. It really was a spectacle. We do get some new characters in this movie. Obviously, all the old ones do come back. You know, Elijah Wood, Viggo Mortensen, all of them. Andy Serkis, of course, as Gollum, plays much more of a pivotal role in this movie in that sense. Orlando Bloom, Christopher Lee, all of the actors that we know, they do come back, of course. But as I say, we do get some new people in there. We get like John Noble. We get John Noble, who is Denethor, of course. We also get Theoden in there as well, who's played by Bernard Hill. I actually really forgot how much I like his character. I thought he was really good. And yeah, like what I find about Lord of the Rings now is I'm actually understanding it like a lot more than I did when I was like a child. Like obviously when I was a child, I was very much like, wow, I love like them fighting orcs and all that. But as a story now, I'm really starting to appreciate it. Obviously I knew the story and stuff like that, but I just think, you know, actually now being, you know, watching it line by line and enjoying it, it's really good. I can definitely see myself watching the Lord of the Rings movies and franchise like once a year at least. And things like, I had a comment from the last video, like going to the cinema, like I would love to go to the cinema to see these when they come back around or something in the cinema. I definitely missed it recently, but you know, I'm sure they'll be back in cinemas soon. So The Two Towers is the movie that basically is all about, you know, the guys are all split up. The Fellowship is all broken up, and we get some different storylines happening in different places of Middle Earth. See, Frodo and Sam are very much on their way to Mordor. They have a bit of detracking, I guess. They've got Gollum now who's guiding them and all that. So Legolas, Aragorn and Gimli are very much like trying to bring things together for men, and Theoden and the House of Rohan are like pivotal to that. Gandalf is Gandalf and doing his own thing, and he's got his own stuff going on, but he obviously comes back. And then we get the amazing Battle of Helm Deep, which I absolutely love the PlayStation 2 game of this, and it just goes back so much memories. Like the actual ladders going up and hitting the wall, and the design of the orcs with the white hand on their like face as well as on, you know, like flags and stuff. It just looked absolutely phenomenal. Like Battle of the Bastards and all that from Game of Thrones has got nothing over the Battle of Helm's Deep. It was phenomenal, and for the best part of the film, I think it was like 2 hours long, because obviously I had the extended edition. But as always, I have to rate these films, and revisiting this film, it's an exceptional movie. Like I gave it a 5-star. Like for me, it's one of the best films I've ever seen, and I would have said this before, like The Two Towers, I would have said before this entire like revisiting and watching all these movies again, I would have said Two Towers was like my favorite Lord of the Rings movie, and it's definitely up there for me at the moment. Obviously 5-star. I didn't see anything wrong with it. As I said in my last video, like the actual score of Lord of the Rings, it wouldn't have been something that I would have thought about and I would have like resonated that well, because like with Star Wars, like I just relate really much to that music, you know, whereas with Lord of the Rings I actually do, and it's pretty mad even now just listening to the score like offline and stuff like that and enjoying it without watching the movie. Obviously, I don't know, just really enjoying this world. So Lord of the Rings Two Towers, 5-star. Absolutely phenomenal. There's so much more I could say about the film. Obviously it is a 4-hour long movie. The extended edition I thought was fantastic. Did not feel 4 hours long. I wouldn't even say it felt 3 hours long. It was so like, you know, it was just great. I watched it from like 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. one evening, and really enjoyed it. Going into the Return of the King now, which obviously is the one that won loads of Oscars and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it, because I can't really remember much of the Return of the King, but all I do know is it is 4 hours and 21 minutes long in terms of the extended edition. So yeah, but there it is, guys. There is my revisiting of The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Of course it was going to be a high score. We was never going to score it low, was we? It's always going to be a high score. But yeah, if you guys have missed all my other videos, as I said, go back and watch the Hobbit franchise, as well as The Lord of the Rings, the first movie, The Fellowship of the Ring. And of course, stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see like the ranking, when I rank all 6 movies in the franchise after we of course have watched The Return of the King. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.